The teacher told Shuji that with her grades, staying here to attend Ching University would be a bit of a waste. Also, Tanshu didn't do well in the exam, and the teacher asked Shuji to try to talk to him. Shuji went to look for Tanshu, but he wasn't home. Shuji sent Tanshu a message asking him to have a proper talk tomorrow. As Shuji passed by a roadside house, she heard a woman shouting inside. The voice sounded very much like her mother's, so she leaned in to listen. Chen Lujo saw Shuji from the window and asked her to add him on WeChat. He said if she liked listening to people getting scolded so much, he'd save her a seat next time. Shuji saw Chen Lujo's school uniform and realized he was also from Namban High School. Chen Lujo's mother told him not to date too early and that if he really wanted a girlfriend, he should bring her home to meet them. She asked him to change clothes because Professor Zhang had written him a recommendation letter and they should go thank him. Chen Lujo said he had just spent the previous night playing video games with Chen Xingqi. His mother asked him to move back home, but Chen Lujo replied, "Aren't we planning to go abroad? Then why move back?" After Shuzi returned home, her father asked how she did on the exam. Shuzi said it went pretty well and that she wanted to attend Qing University. Her father reminded her they had agreed on going to Beijing. Shuji said Qing University was also a good choice. Chen Lujo asked Zhu Yangqi what was going on. Zhu Yangqi said Guyan had fabricated a story about her romance with Chen Lujo, and when netizens found out it was fake, she came to him asking for Chen Lujo's home address, wanting to turn the fake relationship into a real one. Zhu Yangqi promised not to do something like that again. Shuji lent her four-leaf clover necklace to Tanshu and wanted to get it back. She went with Chai Yingying to find Tanshu. Tanshu asked Shuji if she came to laugh at him. Shuji said the test was indeed difficult this time. Many didn't do well. She heard that even a potential top scorer missed a subject. Zhu Yangqi and the others overheard and commented that it seemed Shuji didn't know the subject Chen Lujo missed was an elective module. And yet, she was using that to comfort her little boyfriend. Tanshu gave Shuji a cold attitude, saying now that she was going to a top university and he had to repeat a year, he was of no use to her anymore. Shuji asked for her necklace back. Tanshu took it off and threw it downstairs. Shuji and the others quickly ran downstairs to look for it but couldn't find it. Chai Yingying suggested it might be in a tree. Shuji knocked on Chen Lujo's door and asked him for help. Chen Lujo and Zhu Yangqi helped and found the necklace in the tree. Shuji offered to treat them to a meal, and Chai Yingying joked that they all had boyfriends already. They went out to eat. Shuji planned to get along better with Chen Lujo and figure out a way to meet his mother. Chen Lujo came over to save a seat. A little boy played rock, paper, scissors with him, and both lost. Then the boy's father came over. The boy claimed that Chen Lujo had kicked him. Shuji walked over and said, "Looks like my brother's shoe soles are very clean. If he had kicked you, there'd be footprints." The boy was embarrassed. Chen Lujo had been saving the seat for an elderly person. The boy's father realized his son had lied and quickly apologized. Shuji sent the recording to Chen Lujo, saying her father worked in a hospital and met all kinds of people, so she had learned to keep evidence in case something happened. Chen Lucho's mother called and told him to meet Professor Zhang the next day. Chen Lucho didn't care which school he ended up at. He had accidentally overheard a conversation between his grandmother and father. His grandmother said he was always scheming since he was little and urged his father to send him away. His father said he was already making arrangements and that, of course, there was a difference between one's biological child and one who wasn't. Chen Lucho came to their home at the age of 6. He thought that even a pet dog or cat would have known to be grateful by now. To him, no matter where he went, he would still be alone. Shuji couldn't buy roasted sweet potatoes, and she was worried her grandmother would throw a fit when she got home. Chen Lujo said someone had given him a bag of sweet potatoes a few days ago and offered them to her. He asked if Shuji wanted to roast them at his place. Shuji asked if that was okay, saying her home didn't have a microwave. Chen Lujo said she was making that up. Shuji insisted it was true, that the old lady believed microwaves gave off radiation and firmly forbade them from using one. Shuji asked if Chen Lujo could cook. He said He sometimes made instant noodles. Shuji asked if his mother cooked for him, and Chen Lucho asked if she wanted to freeload meals. Shuji wanted to add him on WeChat, but Chen Lujo said his phone was out of battery. The next second, his phone rang.